Hello everyone, and now welcome to another game. Not really a game 2, since these games are technically ladder games as opposed to, say, a real best of 3, but it is nice to see a little bit of a progression, a little bit of similar styles in between games, so I will just still label this game number 2. Also because, well, it's easier to find games since I haven't, renumbered my games in quite some time. So my apologies there. Sorry, kind of not sorry, as we are now getting into this game here on Last Refuge. I was giving a little bit of a talk about the current meta status, why a lot of human players feel that human is just one of the weaker races right now, and how we got to this particular position and particular point. Now, I think a lot of you remember back in, I think it was like around 2014 to 2016, there was just a large number of human players playing, and humans were generally the strongest race at the time, at least represented by players. Now, is that true because human was the strongest race and the best race at the time, or was it just because the best players were playing human, or was it because humans or those players thought the best race was human and decided to play it? You can like argue in circles around that for quite a bit of time, but I think it almost feels like Blizzard tried to balance the game based upon the professional scene from 2014 to 2012 to 2016, like that type of thing. A couple of key things happened during that time. Some human players retired, and we saw a growth of different types of strategies, new meta changes, and then all of a sudden human wasn't the big bad bully on the street any longer. It wasn't just humans constantly dominating the scenes, and for a while things looked okay. Patch 1.29 came out, there were some changes, and you're like, okay, you know, Stormbolt got a change and things like that. But then patch 1.30, there was a significant number of, well, changes to the other races, while human themselves didn't get that much of a bonus, and I think that's currently the cause of alarm. Now, how are they going to fix it? I don't know. I do know that Blizzard's the forum post, and even Todd, there was one of the game balance designers responded to one of Todd's posts about balancing and fixing, and hopefully it will get addressed. There should be a PTR patch coming up, but we still don't know what is going to be happening in the long term or in the long run. Anyways, we are already 2-3 minutes into this game already. Blade Master up. I need to go ahead and switch colors because I cannot watch the Blade Master when I have Fog of War. Well, I cannot see the Blade Master on the minimap if I do not have it toggled up on the Orc player. So there you go. As we're now looking at the Archmage still trying to run around along the backside. Archmage going to finish off the remainder of this Troll Trapper creep camp. Blade Master, however, has some interesting ideas on when that's going to happen. There you go. You can see the Blade Master. And you also saw Salk was purposely trying to manipulate the final attack right there to make it very difficult for that Blade Master to get that final hit and steal that experience. However, the Blade Master is still able to do exactly that. And this is one of those situations where a lot of players in general find that it is very difficult to stop that particular tactic, as well, the Blade Master, the amount of micro needed to get in that final hit because of the Windwalk bonus strike versus the amount of damage that the Footman and the Archmage all deal together makes that a difficult proposition. Anyways, Footman now going to go ahead and try and retreat back. Blade Master is off over here trying to get in some extra damage onto those grunts as well. However, Blade Master there ready to meet and greet and deal more damage again. That earlier replenishment potion really causing some problems, as there are more mana and hit points on that Blade Master than you would normally see, allowing for further harassment on the Salk's Archmage. Salk gonna try and run away right now. We do have a tech to tier 2 already completed. And what is going to end up happening as the Blade Master, well, stopped for a split moment. I'm not sure if the Archmage walked up and down the ramp for a split second, making that Blade Master lose sight. All right, back down across over here. We are going to see a low hit point grunt. Wait, why? Why did you let that grunt go? Archmage would have been very close to level 2 instead. A 17 hit point grunt is going to say "we" all the way home. as it dodges a bullet, a fireball, and some splash damage from that water elemental. All right, Blade Master still trying to chase around a footman, try to go in deep. Was it able to do exactly that? Oh, I will believe it was able to actually get the final shot off there. Archmage, no. Archmage was not able to get any of that experience, so I believe an Orc Burrow was able to get the final shot off. Archmage, where is it going to try to go next? Blade Master, well, quickly decides, you know what? A sea of footmen is not worth trying to run past in order to get another shot on that Archmage. Blade Master. Well, Blade Master now retreating back. Low hit point footman. Is it going to be able to retreat as well? Those Null Assassins spreading across all of that damage. Blade Master and Shadow Hunter. This is going to look to be very bad here in just a moment. There's the Hex. There's the shots. There goes one Archmage. There goes a footman. And Sock is absolutely just not playing up the snuff in this game. Looks as though another footman will get taken down here, and Focus is just having a field day. A lion playing with its food as it is just enjoying the chase. There goes that Null Overseer. Down it goes. Blade Master is sitting comfortably at 2. Shadow Hunter still sitting at 1, but can easily get to level 2 with the help of those grunts and some solo hero creeping. Blade Master is going to be able to dodge. Nope, Mike doesn't need to dodge. Mountain King is already right here. Going to go ahead and purposely aggro those units all the way back. Doesn't buy Dust of Appearance, though, interestingly enough. As we are looking at the Ogre Warrior going to get finished off. Mountain King may just have to become the primary hero of choice in order to stay alive. And maybe, I'm just talking theoretically, maybe increase the passive regeneration on priests and sorceresses for their mana. As the Mountain King, does he get the item? No. He gets the experience, does not get the item. Blade Master says, thank you very much for 200 gold as the Mountain King gets to level 2. One way to make it so that the Archmage is not the required hero for the human army is to adjust how much it costs for those abilities and spells so that the Archmage is not the only answer to keep mana onto the priest and to the sorceress, allowing for a Mountain King first or Mountain King first as a strategy could be very viable as the Archmage now shows up to the party. All right, here we go. One ensnare right there. Blade Master comes in with a critical strike. Coming in, trying to get in more damage. Stormbolt onto the Raider. Raider quickly getting Spirit Linked. There is a Thunderclap right there. Trying to get away, and it looks like it will be able to do exactly that even with Slow. Slow getting cast across multiple units. Footman going to get taken down. Sorceresses do not have enough mana right now as the units are still trying to come in with a bit of a chase. Blade Master going in deep. Healing Wave bouncing back around. Militia going to join into the party. But once again, with that Militia debuff, 5 seconds less timing, you're going to see all of these peasants turn into, all of these peasants right now, instead of Militia. How much damage was lost right there? Spellbreaker still joining in on the fight. Archmage still trying to stay alive here as the Spellbreakers are showing up to the party. Sorceresses are coming back around. A little bit of Slow goes a long way as the Mountain King has a Potion of Lesser Invulnerability. Low hit point sorcerers trying to head to the back. No more priest, or at least a priest with only low mana trying to head back again. And yeah, this is where things can often go sideways very quickly as a priest gets taken out once more. The durability of the casters just not high enough as they're getting taken down left and right. Spirit Walker, 560 hit points. Let's see. Sorceresses, 325. Oh, Sorceresses have quite a bit of hit points. What's going on here? Priest as sitting at 290, but get taken out fairly quickly as well. All right. Scout Farm going to go ahead and get destroyed. Clarity Potion and Healing Salve used between the two. Sock is down by 13 supply. And well, also down in terms of hero level. Level 3 on the Blade Master, level 3 on the Shadow Hunter, going up against a level 2. You are not going to be able to hold up very well at all. And with no expansion / economic advantage, your options are pretty much limited. Gonna go after this Rock Golem creep camp now. The number of, well, magic immune units on the field changes things up as the Sorceresses is trying to take down the remainder of the creep camp here. There goes Rock Magi, or Robe of the Magi now being picked up. Force Troll Trapper, Force Troll High Priest, all that remains. Mountain King and Archmage are not going to be able to level up here, but they are very close, as a Robe of the Magi is a very powerful item indeed. Shadow Hunter off to the back here. Blade Master in the front line, gonna pick up some very beautiful items. Wand of the Wind plus a Mana Stone. No sight up onto the high ground. And the Shadow Hunter now with the Mana Stone will be able to keep these units alive and well for a very long time. 45 supply compared to 50. We're starting to catch up in terms of overall supply, but the hero levels are still the main difference, as I thought I just heard another hero level. Or was that the Archmage? Mountain King. Mountain King gets up to level 3. My ears do not deceive me. Mountain King now ready to make its way down. Stormbolt could be coming in. 450 mana on a Mountain King. Oh, there is a Cyclone. No disenchant. No dispel magic. That is a huge deal. Nope. Thunderclap not going to be able to hit. You can see that the Mountain King was trying to clap, but no applause. There you go. Finally get the Thunderclap as the Hex does go down. All right, Mountain King still alive and well in that front position. Multiple Thunderclaps. There is another Cyclone, but the Thunderclap should be on cooldown again as the Raiders are trying to fight things up. There is another Thunderclap. Mountain King could turn this back around here. So much mana on that Mountain King causing problems. There you go, 225. There is another Thunderclap right there. And all it takes is a 450 mana Mountain King to turn things around. Sorceresses, difficult to get to. Mountain King in the backfield here. Stormbolt onto the Kodo Beast. And that Mountain King with 100 mana left should be able to get off another Stormbolt here in just a second. Will it be able to finish it off? Let's take a look at it. There goes the Priest back out onto the field. Blade Master trying to fight its way back out. Sorceresses, not enough mana to cast slow, but the Mountain King has already done its damage. Mountain King gonna go ahead and try and chase back here. Let's see, the units are in retreat. Damage is getting added back up. Sorceresses do not have enough mana to cast slow, but that was a reversal. I gotta say, Mountain King, even though it was shut down for so long, that Mountain King damage, that Thunderclap completely surrounded. So a surrounded hero is normally a bad thing unless it is a Mountain King with level 2 Thunderclap. I gotta believe it was level 2 Thunderclap over anything else. All right, Mountain King looking to back up here. Units are retreating. I don't see an Arcane Tower. There is a Voodoo Lounge up on the high ground as the Goblin Zeppelin gonna try and hide and be able to hide indeed. 44 supply compared to 46. Perhaps Focus will have another opportunity to try again as the armies have been rebuilt. Sock sitting at level 3. Mountain King sitting at level 3. Archmage is at level 1 Brilliance Aura. And oh, this could be a potential Creep Jack Nightmare. Blade Master going to come back up. And all of the hard work that the Mountain King did earlier on, not gonna matter. Stormbolt onto the Blade Master. Blade Master, Dust of Appearance. We should have, yep, there is that Potion of Invulnerability. Attacks coming underway. Archmage gonna get ensnared and get finished off. There's a Potion of Invulnerability going back the other way. Mountain King now taking a lot more damage as well. Archmage causing some body blocking of his own. Who is actually fighting against the creeps? I don't really know, as the Archmage is in position right here to try and fight back. Blade Master gonna try and go deep. Stormbolt onto the Blade Master. Blade Master could get taken down. Mountain King does have 90 mana. There's a big Thunderclap right there as the Spirit Walkers are just trying to focus down the Archmage. Archmage traveling without a Scroll of Town Portal. Don't leave home without it. Mountain King low on mana. Are these grunts or units going to get taken down? Healing Wave saving a couple of that frontline units, and that is the game. Sock did a good potential comeback, but Focus still the ultimate victor. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it.